Welcome and hello, my beautiful Cancers. Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of May the 1st to the 7th, 23. Starting right off, we've got negotiate. And this is your all-over energy. So there could be some creative communication going on. It can be on a personal level. It can be on a level at work, anything like that. But any conversations that you're having, you're going to have some push-pull energy here, give and take, back and forth. I do think that negotiations will go well, but I think you're worried about something here this week, that things are going to work out. There could be some legal issue you're worried about, you're upset about, or you're concerned about. So negotiations are coming in this week, the energy, and I want you to think and be open to being creative when you have any discussions with anybody. Think about your words. Be mindful about how you use your words. But this could be something like negotiating with a new job. You might be hearing about the offers and options that you're going to be getting with a new job, an interview of some sort. So be open to listen really well, but also open to differences, things that might be mentioned to you with an interview or with this push-pull energy. So be flexible to give in order to get a little. Now, your first oracle message here is despair. So you obviously are worried about something here, and it could be a job interview, it could be a personal issue, it could be a legal issue. And it's going to cause you stress. You could be worried about relationships, some of you. Maybe you're worried about a heavy workload. Maybe you're fearing job loss. Whatever the case is, don't get too up in your head, because you've got the success card. And this is a good energy coming in of fulfillment and, contentment and satisfaction. So success is waiting to expand and come in towards you. And the gates are opening up to new offers, and you need to be positive this week going through any negotiations. Hold your head up high, walk in there with confidence and speak your piece, because I do think that you're going to be seen, you're going to be rewarded, you're going to be noticed for who you are and what you've got to offer to the table of life. So try not to get up in your head too much. I think, I'm looking through this reading. You've got the Eight of Swords, thinking that things aren't going to work out, like you're being held back. You feel as though everybody's against you this week. You're having a difficult week, and it's really not like my Cancers in general, but I'm seeing that, and that's a message I'm getting. So, you know what? Hold your head high. I think you're moving forward into new territory here. Know that success is yours. Your negotiations, I feel, if you're open-minded to really listen and give and take and do that bargaining back and forth, I think you're going to see it work out in your favor. Now, in your first row, which could be past tense or the beginning of the week, because I often read it past, present, future, what's holding you back and what's going to help move you forward. You've got the Ace of Swords and you've got the Knight of Swords. So something's coming in quickly, which will be urgent, that you're going to act on right away. I think justice is going to be served, and this is victory. When the Ace of Swords shows up, it's great information coming into you, new ideas that could be presenting themselves here. And you fight a hard battle for something, but at the end of the day, guess what? You see it works out in your favor. So expect great inspiration to come. Anything that's previously troubled you, it's going to be gone now, and you're going to see the truth in a situation. There's not going to be any more confusion. You're going to have clarity coming in its place. You're ready to move forward now. Sometimes this is a challenging new beginning, and you can turn a negative into a positive here. Be careful if there's any signing of legal documentation. You know what I've said, consumer beware. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Signing negotiations and contracts, perhaps. Now, the Hierophant comes in the present position here with the Queen of Swords. So, I think you've got justification here to cut certain things out of your life. I think you're leaving things behind. You're moving in a new direction. You could even be decluttering your home, cleaning your closet out, downscaling, getting rid of things, and you're giving yourself that open space to think and see clearly, getting rid of things. But it can also be getting rid of things, negative energy around you, toxic energy, relationships, things that don't work in your favor, things that are holding you back from going forward. And you come to that conclusion, done and done. You're also going to be in the mood this week of not putting up with any BS from anybody. I think you're standing up for yourself this week, and you've come to that conclusion. You're not going to allow that energy to come into play in your space. You know, the Hierophant is the blessing and the message from the divine. I think you're tapping into your spirituality. I think you're thinking of joining new groups, new friends, bringing unity and a strong, powerful team around you. You could be tapping into spiritualist groups. You could be tapping into holistic groups that could be natural healing elements that you're tapping into as well. But you're definitely ascending. I think there's some enlightenment coming into you this week where you're really going to be feeling grace and gratitude. Even though you have this worry card here, I think it's temporary. I think you're up and down. You get up in your head and think that, you know, things aren't going to work out if they don't move fast enough for you. Well, here you are. This is fast enough for you. Okay? Past, present, future. Things are coming in here with the Eight of Wands. Get ready to hit the ground running. I think you're going to find a lot of contact information, a lot of phone calls, texts, emails coming in at this time, and you're going to be busy. There's a shift of energy now, Cancer, where if you've been sort of in this, you know, low key, sort of nothing moving too quickly, as I would say, the energy of the Hangman, it's going to change because you're going to find you're busy. And it's going to propel you to move in a new direction. So you could be going into a new job, taking on a new job. You could be relocating. You could be moving. You could be traveling. But nonetheless, you're leaving a situation behind, troubled waters, because you've cut something out here and you're moving forward in a new direction, a much better direction. So this could be coming in quite quickly where you're going to be asked to relocate, or maybe you're moving to a different job or something like that. But definitely you're going to see something coming in. You're going to be busy with a lot of contact and a lot of correspondence at this time. Now, coming in next, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And this is in the position of possibly what's holding you back. Keep your eyes open, okay? You might be sitting there, you know, not keeping your eyes open to see the forest for the trees. The Queen of Pentacles, she puts her hands to things and she makes it grow. She's very successful and wise when it comes to business as well. So I think you're going to be stepping up. You could actually be, thinking about a new future here as you move forward, and you're starting the beginning of that. Now, whether you're throwing out resumes, whether you're going to interviews, whether you're planning something for the future, and you're going to see it come in. Now, she's also indicative of being very maternal, and there could be issues. You're going to be taking care of family members. Maybe you're going to be asked to babysit your grandchildren, or you're going to have to be asked to watch and house sit somebody's pets, or you could be getting involved in looking at pets, being around pets, planning for pets in your life perhaps. Now, don't get up in your head, because you do have, as I said here, when I talked about the despair card, this Eight of Swords says you're getting stuck up in your head. You think you can't move forward. You feel as though something's impeding your direction, or you're being sabotaged all the time. Try not to victimize yourself this week. Again, I don't see that coming in with a lot of my Cancers, but this card says, and Spirit's telling me, that you have to keep your eyes open and realize that this is a temporary situation if you feel this way. And then it's all about you getting up in your head. So you need to step out of your way. And if you're feeling a little bit out of sorts this week, ask yourself why. Is it a physical situation? Are you dragging the past into your moment now? You need to be thinking about the energy around you. We always refer to this Eight of Swords as stinking thinking, getting up in your head. So step out of your way this week. Keep your eyes open and realize that timing is everything. Timing is absolutely everything when it happens in our life. So keep that in mind. Divine timing is going to come in to play just when you need it. Now, what is your future? Staying focused, going after your goals, realizing success is at hand. Not allowing yourself to get up in your head, worrying about what other people think. Queen of Wands, her counterpart, I tell you, he's the most focused king. Out there, he goes bigger, he goes home. She's learned from him, but she's also had some struggles. This Queen of Wands has had a hard fight, and now she's able to go after her goals because she's fearless. So step up. because success can be yours with the Three of Wands coming in. Be positive. There's new growth going on here. You're looking to new horizons. You're moving in a new direction. Some of you might be thinking about taking a trip and going overseas, whether it's for business or pleasure. You're planning something here. You've got two powerful queens here, the Queen of Swords and, three, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of power going on this week. You're stepping up into the power of sitting in that seat of power on your throne, knowing that you have this ability to go after what you want and be successful. Commend yourself for how far you've come, my beautiful Cancers. You've had struggles here, definitely, that's left you feeling in despair. You've had to move on. You've had to cut things out. You've had to act on your own quite quickly. And you've done the negotiations, and all you want is this success coming in. So keep yourself open to that, okay? Be positive. This is a temporary, they're telling me. This despair is only temporary. The shift of energy is going to come in here where you're going to see the momentum pick up, and you're going to be able to move in a new direction because you made that decision. I'm doing this. I'm going where I need to go. I'm come hell or high water. I don't care what other people think. This is my life, and I have that right to be happy and have success. Pretty powerful. Well, my beautiful Cancers, this is your reading for this week. So I do see success. I do see you pushing yourself to do something. I see you working really hard towards a goal here. And I do think that you're going to be leaving this situation and things are going to improve. Getting better, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. Know that divine timing is working right now in your favor. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always know, my beautiful Cancers, that I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon.